Welcome to Rio Cobre Runnings. My name is Keston Gord. Do you know that the National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, has brought court cases against some corporations? Recently, at trial in Spanish Town RM Court, something very unusual took place. I'll share it with you and inform you of upcoming cases.
From the mountains high, a river flows, a lifeline for the land, a natural pose. But greed has taken hold, a bitter stain. Rio Cobre crying, calling out in pain. Rio Cobre running, but it's red with shame. Bauxite's hunger, a deadly game. Poison waters, life's a cruel decree. Can we heal this wound? Set the river free.
Welcome back to Rio Cobre Runnings. Today, diving into some recent and upcoming legal battles that are crucial to the future of the Rio Cobre. September 3rd, 2024 was a key trial date for the case of NEPA versus Tradewinds Citrus Limited. Tradewinds was charged with criminal violation of the environment under the Wildlife Protection Act. The offense? Well, in December 2023, oil from their premises leaked into the Rio Cobre for approximately 5 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Thankfully, this spill didn't result in a fish kill, but it severely impacted a large section of the river and several communities, cutting access to residents. Imagine not being able to use the river that has always been part of your livelihood. Now, here's where things got really interested in court. The defense actually asked the judge to refer the case to mediation. Yes, you heard that right, mediation. This is highly unusual in a criminal case. Remember that at an earlier trial date, the defense had already entered a not guilty plea. So having entered a not guilty plea, the emphasis now was on the defense to prepare their material to defend their already entered not guilty plea. But guess what they have done? They came to ask the court, with the support of NEPA, who is conducting the prosecution. They both agreed that the matter should be referred to mediation. The judge allowed the matter to be referred a mediatory process and provided the instruction that both parties should return to court on October 27th, 2024 with their recommendations. So guess what? Mark that date on your calendar. October 27, 2024. I'll be sure to update you on what happened next in this surprising turn of events. But that's not all. We have got more important court dates coming up that you need to be aware of. In the absence of our advocacy, NEPA has never brought a criminal case against Windalco, despite several years of pollution. However, due to public advocacy and pressure from various sectors of the country, NEPA now has an obligation to observe the law and prosecute Windalco for their several criminal violations under the Wildlife Protection Act. On November 1st and 4th, Windalco will stand trial for the 2019 effluent spill that caused a massive fish kill in the Rio Cobre. But Windalco didn't stop there. In fact, again in August 2021, they released toxic effluent into the river, leading to another massive fish kill. NEPA investigated and brought further charges, and while a trial date hasn't yet been set for that incident, the next mentioned date is coming soon. Let me explain what a mentioned date is and how it differs from the trial date. A mentioned date is when the defense and the prosecution, in the presence of the judge, would indicate their preparedness by telling the court that they have made all disclosure on either side, meaning that they have not withheld any evidence from either side so that both parties can be prepared for the trial. And on that basis, both of them would indicate to the judge that they are ready and prepared for a trial, and the judge would then ask them to submit or agreed on a particular date. Now this date has also to be agreed on by the judge. So having set the date for trial, then the judge would ask them to turn up on that particular date to commence the trial. So that is the difference between the mentioned date and the trial date. I hope I have explained it adequately for my listeners to understand. In July 2022, we're going back to the trial date now, Windalco was responsible for another disastrous spill. The trial for that case is scheduled for January 29th, 2025. And I must remark that at the setting of that date, clear that the defense had no particular interest in setting a date that would expedite the trial, despite several attempts that the judge made. So the judge agreed and said, all right, January 29, 2025. I hope you notice the trend. Windalco does this over and over and over again, continuously poisoning the Rio Cobre, our water, our ecosystem, depriving fishers of their livelihood. Yet they continue to profit from their operations while the river suffers. This cannot continue. And in previous years, NEPA has supported the behavior of Windalco by, instead of prosecuting them, serve them with enforcement orders after enforcement orders. That was NEPA's strategy, which has been illegal according to law. NEPA has the jurisdiction to prosecute, to protect the environment, and to protect the people of Jamaica. Stay tuned to Rio Cobre Runnings. We will follow these cases closely. I'll be bringing you updates as they unfold in court. Friends, together we will hold these corporations accountable for their evil actions. So please subscribe to the channel to stay informed about the latest court development. Share this video to spread awareness. The more people know, the more we can push for real change. It is difficult and unreal to expect people to change or to modify their behavior if they do not have the benefit of adequate, reliable, and accurate information. And this is what we are providing to you on this channel. So please leave a comment below if you have been affected by the pollution, or if you simply want to voice your support for a cleaner, safer Rio Cobre. We can't let the Rio Cobre be a victim any longer. Let's make a difference. See you in the next update.
Rio Cobre running, but it's red with shame. Bauxite's hunger, a deadly game. Poison waters, life's a cruel